Mr. Wise Claus. I don't get it at all.
Wheelhouse
Oh, really? Thank you, that'd be so cool.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, what do you need to know? I need to know everything about tides. Why two bulges, why spring and neap tides, why there are 4 tides per day, and why do we have tides?
Alright, so what we have here is the sun, the earth, and the moon. So we all know that the earth orbits the sun.
And the moon orbits the earth.
There is a force called gravity, which keeps the earth rotating the sun,
Which in real life pulls things towards the ground.
Gravity also affects the moon, which keeps it in orbit of the earth. So do you get what gravity is?
No, not really.
Alright, so when I drop this orange into my hand, it falls
Down?
right.
And gravity is what keeps the moon circling the earth. But because the moon also has gravity, it affects the gravity on earth.
Which is why we have tides.
What's tides?
The moon's gravitational pull pulls the water in certain directions on the earth.
Now we have 2 things called high tide and low tides.
Huh?
High tides is what happens when there's extra buildup of water, like so. Now low tide is what happens when the water is especially low instead of high. Now high tides and low tides occur on opposite sides of the earth. So you will always have 2 high tides and 2 low tides on opposite sides, like so.
Why are they 2?
Imagine a bucket full of water. When you first swing it towards one side, where is the water going to be?
I don't know.
Well, because of the force, the water actually goes away from you instead of towards you, right?
Right.
Now, the reason we have 2 is because the whole time the earth is hurtling around the sun. So we have 1 bulge going. And then at the same time, we have the moon hurtling around the earth, affecting the 2nd bulge.
So it takes 24 hours for the earth to turn once, all the way at 360 degrees. Therefore, there are 4 tides, and each tide takes 6 hours. 6 hours, there's a low tide, and every 6 hours, there's then a high tide.
I still don't get it.
Well, say this match is a person. Now we have this person standing on the earth. Okay. Now this person is at one place the entire time. But as the earth turns, so does the moon, which affects the tides. So the match will experience all 4 tides within 1 day and then end up at the same place.
What about spring and neap tides?
Spring tides is when the sun, moon, and earth are all lined up. And this causes extra high tides and extra low tides. The extra high effects are from the sun and moon's gravity. These results happen twice a month. Neap tides are then when the sun, moon, and earth are perpendicular to one another. Their effects cancel each other out a bit, and that's why we get lower high tides and higher low tides than expected. This also then happens twice a month.
Thank you. I think I really get it now. I'm gonna ace my test tomorrow for sure.